I'm packing all the stuff now, because at 1 AM we should be leaving to Norway, but apparently there are floods all over the country.
Norway is experiencing its worst floods.
More flooding ahead.
Raining again. We have a flat tire. Norway has always been on my bucket list. A dream country I wanted to visit for a long time. Even though I live in Czech Republic, which isn't too far away, I've somehow never managed to make the trip. Norway's awesome nature, exciting hikes and epic landscapes always fascinated me. So I've teamed up with Jacob, my trusty longtime friend who is always up for an adventure. We've also got Kristyne, my girlfriend whom you may recognize from previous videos. And of course we couldn't embark on this adventure without my old friend Tade. It is a crazy dude in its own good way. Norway is really nice country, but also really expensive. So we have decided to go really low budget. Car, tents and gas stoves. Our goal is to enjoy road trip with almost 5,000 kilometers ahead, enjoy nature and also spend less than 400 euros. Isn't that the dream scenario? So we are approximately 2 hours away from Olomouc, from the start, and we have a flat tire. Yeah, so nice start. New tire is changed now, but hopefully the tire will last for the whole trip. It should, but I don't know really. Hopefully we don't need to visit some service point or something like that. Hopefully not. Really awesome start to the road trip, right? Floods, flat tire. What else will come? Fortunately, our next event was a success. First night done in our tent, and finally we are here. We are switching to POV mode because now we are heading here. Well, this looks exciting. Well, we are going right there, but first we need to climb this down. Good enough?
Good. Very good. I would say amazing, bro. Look at it. It looks like from Game of Thrones or something.
As you can see, we are now cooking lunch at 5 PM. And I want to try this one adventure menu, and it is chicken wings on honey and chili. Food in Norway is fairly expensive, so in order to save some money we eat, for example, this. But actually it tastes pretty good. So only 2 minutes and chicken wings done. remember the floods. Now I understand. It's a bit windy, but today we went on a hike to visit Trollpiken, thank you! Trollpiken. And in translation it is called Troll's Dick. And this is exactly why it's called like that. As you can see, now it's pouring heavily. We are soaked as hell. It's raining. We are going back from the Trollpiken, but as you can see here, it's raining everywhere. So it was pouring rain on the way back from the Trollpiken, and now we are here eating our lunch on the parking lot somewhere near the beach. Yeah, something like homeless a little bit. Bon appetit! And in addition to that, it turned out that we need to change the flat tire, because it is an emergency wheel and there is a completely different tire. So, wish us luck. As you can see, the tire is exchanged finally at the first tire service shops. So, really nice for 1,100 Norwegian crown or something like that. Yeah, pretty good. Let's go.
Let's go to the another adventure.
Successful tire exchange, we have visited Kristyne and this is it. Bit too much people. There is a lot of popular places in Norway where you will meet hundreds, even thousands of people. These places are really nice, don't get me wrong, but for me it loses the charm of the nature when you wait in the line to take a picture. But it doesn't mean that the less known places are not awesome and epic. You can find many places in Norway which are not crowded and are breathtaking, but usually it's a bit harder to get there. So we are heading for a hike to the glacier. As you can see, we see nothing, so you can see also. We packed also food because it will be a long hike and we should be back at approximately 5 o'clock. That glacier. This is crazy. Glacier. I can talk even. I can talk. Ooh. My mother is almost dead, but you won't believe me what happened. I went to the car park. My friends should be here, but they are not. They took the wrong way. I'm now trying to find them, but I hope nothing happened to them. So, yeah, I hope everything is alright and they just went with the bad road. Let's go fight. Oh Jesus. After 45 minutes, we have found each other. I'm wondering what happened. Today we are sleeping again here because we didn't make it to any other spot because it took longer than expected and we are tired as hell, so we are going to sleep. Wait a minute, again? Yes, we were here a night before already, because Norway is really a dream for a road trip, camping and so. You have parking spots, tent spots or those cabins everywhere, even in the most remote places. You can also put your tent anywhere 100 meters away from inhabited area. Usually we found sleeping spots in an app called Park for Night, on Google Maps or just randomly on our way. We have found probably the best sleeping spot ever you can possibly find in Norway. Just for 50 Norwegian crowns you can sleep here and use the facilities, use kayaks, swim here, use the grill area, everything you would like you can use here. That's incredible. What is this? What is this place? Awesome. Awesome. And now the fun part with the kayaks. Woo! After those 2 nights in a cabin, we also found this awesome sleeping spot. Small shelter, fireplace, no one around and a huge waterfall with river in the background. What else? Today we are a bit behind schedule, so it's almost 4 p.m. and we are heading to a hike which should take like 6 hours. Yeah, so we need to rush a bit. That's the reason why I didn't took main camera with me, just this small one and GoPro, so we can make it in a time before dark. Hiking, we are almost on the top, and few minutes ago we have seen reindeers for the first time in Norway, so next item checked. Right? I didn't take a picture because I missed them. I only saw them for a few seconds, but it is what it is. Hopefully we will see another one. Yeah. Like this one, for example. Look at this. I was just talking about them and here they are, just around the corner. Look at that! Look at that 360 view! Woo. Sheesh. Amazing, amazing! It's still better and better. Today we are heading on a hike to Skagafella to see 7 Sisters waterfalls, and then we have ordered a boat ride back to the harbor, but we need to make it because this is the last boat. It's a bit too much for me because I'm driving all the time and I'm just too much tired and I'm without energy, but we need to do this hike. Let's continue. It was our last hike and I was really exhausted. From all the rain, hikes with all my gear, not enough sleep and mostly driving, I didn't have much energy left. Still, we successfully made it to the top of our last hike and ended up with nice boat ride back. And we almost missed the boat, by the way. We drove around 4,700 kilometers, each of us spent less than 400 euros, but most importantly, we have lifetime stories, which one day we will be telling to our children and grandchildren and still remember it as it was yesterday. Even though when everything seems lost and there is no other option, and maybe you got a flat tire, you are ill, or you are stuck in a rainfall, everything has its solution. Everything can be overcome, and from the bad experience you can create an unforgettable memory.